Maybe we've been here before, maybe we haven't. But sometimes it feels like we have. Like we've walked this road in different shoes, whispered these same words in other tongues. What if reincarnation is real, not just poetry, but memory? What if the soul doesn't just live once, but returns over and over to grow, to break, to remember? What if there's only a certain number of us, a sacred few, cycling through time like echoes in a canyon? This is the finite souls theory. The soul doesn't multiply, it matures. Earth becomes a classroom, and life, the curriculum. You come here, you love, you lose, you evolve, and when the lesson's complete, you move on. But until then, you repeat. That's why some people carry a grief too old for their age. Why some children remember lives they never lived. Why some strangers feel like old friends. We've been here before, and maybe so have you. But not everyone believes the cycle is closed. Some say we're not repeating, we're expanding. That's the expanding consciousness theory. New souls are born. Not all at once, but in stages. Some are fresh, new to this human experience. Still learning how to walk in skin, how to handle emotion. These are the young souls. They're curious, reckless, naive. But they're learning. And then there are the old ones, the quiet ones, the ones who've burned through lifetimes of war and wonder. They sit in silence, they feel everything. They don't chase loudness, they guide. Not because they've given up, but because they've outgrown the noise. This theory doesn't limit the number of souls. It just says we're at different stages, different flames, all burning toward the same truth. Maybe that's what you are, a new star or an ancient ember. Either way, you're part of something bigger. Then there's the wildest theory of them all, the fragmented oversoul. It says we are all fragments, shards of one divine soul. God, the universe, the all. That oversoul sends itself out into different lives, timelines, and dimensions. Not one after another, but all at once, right now. You're living as a monk, as a rebel, as a child, as a storm, as a silence. Every version of you simultaneously unfolding. And when you dream of a place you've never been, or ache for a grief you've never known, or cry for someone else's wound like it's your own, maybe it is yours. Maybe it's one of your soul fragments. Speaking through the veil, you are not one life, you are a mosaic. A constellation of selves. You are more than you ever imagined. But even in all this wonder, we come back to the same ache. Why does it hurt so much to be here? The world paints love in golden letters, but lives it in silence or in violence. People betray, people wound, people perform love without living it. You give your soul and still feel disposable. But you are not weak for craving peace. You are not broken for wanting stillness. Maybe you're just tired from lifetimes of trying. Tired of building bridges in a world of walls. Tired of speaking truth into deaf rooms. Tired of waking people who only want to sleep. And that longing you feel for quiet, for peace, for freedom from the cycle, that might be your soul whispering, I'm done with the lessons. I'm ready to go home. Call it nirvana, call it ascension, call it the final return. Somewhere deep down, this might be your last time here. Because you've seen enough, you've suffered enough, you've loved enough to know. Real peace doesn't live in chaos, it lives beyond. So maybe we've been here before, maybe we haven't. But what matters is what we do while we are here. Right now, in this breath, in this life. Whether it's your first, your fifth, or your final. You were given this moment. Let your spirit evolve. Let your soul remember. Let your heart choose peace over performance. And if you've done the work, if you've carried fire through silence, if you've risen through grief, betrayal, and slander, then maybe, just maybe, this is the life where you finally get to rest, to return, to go home, And maybe, just maybe, you'll never have to come back again.